Good afternoon everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the spark plugs and change them on Hyundai Elantra 2008. The first thing that we need to do is to get rid of this cover by taking these bolts out. So we're going to do that. So for this we're going to use the socket number 10 to remove these bolts. So you're gonna turn counterclockwise to remove these bolts. It's pretty easy. As you see here, we have removed these two bolts, and I think the cover should come up pretty easily, as you see. Now, spark plugs and wires are exposed. The next step would be to pull out the wire and spark plug for one of each holes one by one and change them. But the way we're going to do that is to replace one before removing the second one, since the order is important. As you see, we have removed the first wire, and then now we're going to go to remove the actual plug. To remove the plugs, we need to use the socket that is designed for this purpose, where it has a magnet, as you see, on the top, so we can pull out these plugs one by one. We don't need to put too much pressure, just slowly and easily we turn them anti-clockwise to remove them. As you see, we have removed the first one, and we are gonna put the new plugs in, and we are gonna turn it slowly with hands manually before tightening it up with the wrench. And you don't need to over tight it, just need to take it very easy. We're gonna do that. Now time to put the wires back in for that particular plug, and I have purchased already original wires from the Hyundai dealership. And the good thing about these wires is they have numbers on it, so all we need to know is to match the number, which in this case is 4, with the actual original, with the old wire that you have replaced. We are gonna do that. Moving to the next plug, as you see, I've removed the wire, and I'm gonna remove the spark plugs. And finally, we're gonna take care of the last plug by pulling this easily up. Sort of have to easily comes up, and then you gotta make sure to keep these in order. As I said, the order is very important, so you make sure to do this one by one. And then we're gonna take care of removing this from the coil as well. This part is a little bit more difficult, but eventually, if you are patient, it's gonna come up. So I need to first we'll look at it, then we can easily use our socket to make sure it's in, and then use the wrench to open it up, as I said, on counterclockwise. And one small tip here, so the best way to put this in is first to use your hand and not use the socket, to make sure it fits in first, and then slowly you try to turn. You don't want to use socket till you make sure it's pretty tight, because the last thing you want to do is to goof it up. We are literally done. The next step is to start the car and make sure everything works smoothly.